Hi, my name is Sierra Drew, and this is my 2019 climb of the Sierra High Route, a year that saw 230% snowpack. What is the Sierra High Route? It's 195 miles of cool, crisp, clean, clear mountain air, 115 miles of cross-country traversing, and 38 mountain passes. The High Route isn't for everyone, but if it's for you, I hope that you go out there and get it. Also, just so I know whether or not I'm supposed to keep making videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification below. As of this video currently, I have no subscribers, so, well, I guess that's that. Join me as we tackle the high route together. Made it to Red's Meadow and feeling pretty good here, so this is it. We're going to take off for the next stretch. The next big leg is from Red's Meadow to Lake Italy, then Lake Italy to Ducey Basin, and Ducey Basin to Kings Canyon. So that should take, I'm guessing, 10 to 11 days. And we'll see you up on top of Mammoth Crest here shortly. So Mammoth was very depressing. It was definitely the lowest point for me on the high route, and it was very scary for me when I got back to Red's Meadow. When I got back on the high route and I was kind of coming up the Mammoth Crest, and I had rested my ankle for 3 days, and here I had 11 days worth of food. I had a 53-pound pack coming up out of Mammoth Crest, and that wasn't a hard day. But it was a scary day for me because all day long I kept seeing if something was wrong with my ankle or if I was going to roll it again or what was going on. Well, we were at McCloud Lake. Apparently this is only like a mile away from Mammoth. Super beautiful. Fairly crowded. But you can smoke beds. But you can take it from here. You start on the McCloud side. And apparently you can go over and down to Red's Meadow. And it's pretty much like 3.5 miles downhill. And great hike for like kids and stuff like that. And then you catch the Red's Meadow shuttle out. So, yeah. So I gained about 1,800 feet, maybe 2,000. And ankle feels pretty good. And it's a heavy pack. It's 12 days of food or 11 days of food in there, so it's pretty heavy. So for that, I'm just going to be feeling a little bit sore, but generally speaking, not too bad. I'm right below the gully, going up to Mammoth. I'm on top of Mammoth Pass, but this will finish out Mammoth Pass. Yeah. Not going super fast, but I'm going consistently and steadily without any pain, so that's the big thing today. Today is like, I'm not really worried about how far I get. I'm more concerned with just getting to wherever I get pain-free. So here I am, 4 miles, 2,000 feet. I think I have about another 1,000 vertical feet to gain. Not really a whole lot. Hopefully it's a pretty mild day today. And it looks like I might be able to get up through the gully and continue on the Mammoth Ridge without any snow. Didn't look like there was any snow there. So that'd be amazing to have one day without any snow. So here we go. McCloud Lake. Just above Mammoth Lakes, and very beautiful, great place to go. I got up to the Deer Lakes and thought I was going to stay the night, and just didn't really feel right for me. So I went up and over Duck Pass. Summit of Duck Pass. Yeah, nothing too shabby. It was a little bit early for me to stop to put the camera, then I put everything. So I decided I'd hike until 8. So. Got another pass knocked out. Here down to Lake Virginia is all downhill. So we'll see how that goes. We got full moon coming up. So gotta get under some trees yeah, Duck Pass, man, this is a gorgeous area. Infinitely better than taking the John Muir Trail over to Lake Virginia. I'd say it's probably about 50% more work, more effort, but I think totally worth it. So there's that. And Duck Pass is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. Came down to the Ducks Lakes and had a little campfire there. But check this out. This is this is why you do the high route right here. I mean, I got this creek here, this view of the mountains. All right. I got the lake right there. I have a ridiculous bivvy site, and some guy had even built a campfire last night. I haven't decided if I'm gonna have one tonight. But point is that down 2 miles down at Lake Virginia, every single PCTer and JMTer is fighting like hell over the like 10 campsites at Lake Virginia. But on the high route, hey man, I got an entire lake to myself, right next to the river with a fire pit and a bomb bivvy site. And the site is, see all these shrubs and trees behind me? Yeah, totally protected from the wind. So, I don't know. Another reason to do the SHR? I think so. So, I think one of the craziest parts really about coming through the Mammoth area, coming through Duck Lake, getting all that going, was kind of getting back on the JMT and kind of seeing what the JMT felt like. And I'll tell you what, coming through Virginia Lake and Purple Lake and all that stuff, it felt weird to be on a trail. It felt really weird to be where I knew that everyone else had been. And I didn't like the feeling as much. I thought that it was going to be this kind of fine kind of experience, but it really didn't suit me very well. Here I am at Lake Virginia. Wow, this place is pretty. I stayed here on my JMT last year, and yeah, look at this. This place is just not Lake Virginia by Bridgeport, mind you. This is Lake Virginia in the middle of the Sierras. Not the one that you can drive to that people like to fish at. So, feeling good today. Really happy with the snow melt level. As you can see, we're over 10,000 feet right now. Right around the level of the altitude is Thousand Island Lakes. And as you can see, the snow is pretty much gone from here. That's great news for me. Gonna be dropping down here in a little bit, and then after drop down, gonna go into Horse Heaven and Horse Haven. Doubt I'll see any horses there either. Anyways, and get into our first real thick section of the high route for this section. We're in the lakes section of the high route. Mosquitoes are coming after me. Sit still long enough and they just start coming. Anyway, so yeah, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling relaxed. One thing I wanted to say that I was kind of thinking about was that I think one of the hardest parts about doing the high route is the uncertainty of it all. You know, right now I've got this great 6-mile stretch of the JMT, which is really nice, super relaxing. It's got a clear-cut trail. You know what's going on. But as soon as you go into the off-road, I'd never been there before. And it's not like I can stop somebody on the trail and be like, hey, what's the snow level like over that pass over there? So it's kind of the uncertainty that wears on you after a while. I know, once I just get over and kind of see what the snow level looks like. Of course, going up to the pass, because it's north facing, it's going to be bad. It's kind of a guarantee.
Not really worried about that. What I'm worried about, though, predominantly, is the snow coming downhill. Because I found that the big snowy downhills, that's the thing that just wrecks your ankles. Or walking, flat. That's the kind of stuff that just destroys your ankles. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to find a place to cross here. You can see it doesn't look very hopeful for me. So, anyways, uncertainty. I think learning how to manage uncertainty is probably one of the most important things about doing this hike. All right, so coming out of Lake Virginia, you kind of pull out. Next thing you know, you're going to be going down into horse heaven, and you kind of where everybody takes this right turn on the JMT, kind of head towards Selden Pass. You kind of break left, and you go into this canyon. It's the only place I didn't drink any water because I could see that there was a lot of stock manure. So if you'll just see a lot of stock manure, it means don't drink the water. But everywhere else, pretty much is fine to drink the water in the park. So afterward, you kind of come out of horse heaven, and then it was my first chance to really get back into what I felt was high route. Good news, down there's horse heaven. There we go. And you can see right over here, that's Shout of Relief Pass. And there's no snow that I have to go through on it. Holy crap. Super excited about that. Not gonna lie, really, really excited. So, yay. Yeah, I get through the high route without lots of snow everywhere. So coming into the lakes right below Shout of Relief Pass, I was kind of nervous to see how I was gonna do. Had some concerns there, and really came out really well. Made it to Lake Isaac Walton. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous place. Pretty stoked. Snow levels have maintained fairly low. That being said, I'm not making particularly good time, but I'm not exactly killing myself either. So the route is going to take us over there and kind of up that tree line right there. Yeah, a pretty good day so far. Not unhappy with it. Shout of Relief, I really just kind of pounded my way through it, gritted my way up to the top, and then realized that at the bottom, or at the top of Shout of Relief, I forgot that I had another pass that day, which was Bighorn Pass. Here we go. Shout of Relief Pass. First major pass since first major, I should say, off trail pass. Oh, here we are. Big summit plateau. So, what we're looking for now is some lake. Down at the bottom. There it is. Okay. Let's see what we got. So, So, you can see there's the lake down there. So we're supposed to go down to the lake and then up this little hill right here, I guess. And then that's that. Whew. Harder pass than normal, I think, because of cactus, you know. Brutal. There it is, Shout of Relief. Woo! All right. The Bighorn Pass was also not difficult, but navigating your way from Shot of Relief Pass to Bighorn Pass, this was one of the hard parts, because Roper says to go around and Skurka says to go down to the lake and then back up again. So I wound up doing like a 50-50 split of the two, tried to go around, didn't really think that was great, so I tried to go down, didn't like that either, so I tried to go around again. It just kind of happened over and over. Eventually I wound up down at the lake. Hey everybody. Okay, so that is my last pass right there. You can see it looks more like a hill. Not too tall, maybe 300 or 400 feet. My new hat. It's super awesome. So I've taken to making dinner on the trail at 6. By taken, I mean I started doing it last night and it seemed to work all right for me. So I'm doing it here again tonight. I'm gonna have a full dinner, force myself to eat some real food, and then I'm gonna sit for about a half an hour and just rest. Because I know that once I get up that pass, it should be mostly downhill from there down into the second recess. So it's great. It's great news. I mean, I'm really putting in some serious mileage today. With that being said, though, I don't want to do all this mileage and then not eat and then I hurt myself again. So really trying to make sure that I stop, drop, and eat. Try to make sure to give myself more fuel. Also, every time I eat, I lose like 12 ounces out of my pack, so, you know, not much to complain about there. Anyway, yeah, so Bighorn Pass. Hopefully I'll get a nice little campsite next to the river. That's me. I'm a guy with a campsite by a river. Sweet. Yeah. Maybe a little campfire, you know. So there you go. I'm officially halfway, by the way. This is the halfway point, so that's cool too. All right. I just boiled my water for my dinner down at the lake there, and then put it in my pack, climbed Bighorn Pass, and then I ate my dinner at the top of Bighorn Pass. Made it to the top of Bighorn Pass. That big valley down there, the shaded one, that's second recess. And on the other side of that ridge, it's Lake Italy, representing the end of lake country. So, kind of a big deal. We can see that the snowfields there are a little bit less forgiving. But as for me, I gotta get down. I have no idea how that's gonna happen. I'd like to get down to that little meadow down there. Anywho, made it over that second pass. It is 6:30. My food is probably all nice and warmed up now. I'm gonna go scoot over there and kind of see what I can see. I'm just gonna go right. Came down from Bighorn Pass and looked down into second recess for the first time. I had never even heard of second recess. When you see it for the first time, you're kind of like, you're a little bit blown away. It's big. It's really, really big, and it's beautiful, and it's something else. I stayed that night and just kind of got some rest and felt really good. Had a crappy campsite. Didn't like my campsite at all, I'll be honest. It was crap. Well, we made it to camp. You can see it's pretty out here. Mosquitoes really bad. We got low enough to be able to build a fire. So I'm ready. I had a big day. Went all the way from Duck Lake to almost to the beginning of second recess. So yikes, that's a big day. Yeah, getting tired here, so I gotta get a little campfire going, get some morale up, get some dinner going. All that stuff happening. Nothing gets the mosquitoes away quite like a campfire. On my way down, I had written these notes in there that said, in Roper's book, it says, as you're coming down, it's really hot coming down this hill, and it's full of manzanita. So on my notes, I